Hello everyone. I had some requests to show a video of how the multi-material upgrade works on my Prusa printer this summer. So I want to start with a warning. This is not an easy upgrade to do. You have to put all the pieces on yourself and it's very finicky. When I first got my printer, it was a kit, so I have experience actually building the printers from parts before, and this was still hard for me. I'm not trying to scare anyone away, but realize if you're new to 3D printing or you haven't had a kit before, you're going to need some time to troubleshoot. This is the Prusa MK3. I do enjoy this printer quite a bit as single printer or multi-material. I like that the build plate is detachable and flexible, so it pops my prints right off. This is the MMU. It allows me to print with 5 colors in any given print, and it will change the filament colors throughout the print, mostly on its own. Now I have my filament on spools on top of the printer. This is not the standard. This is something I chose to do, but if you like it, use it. So what we are looking at printing today is a tree frog that I'm doing in 3 colors. This was pretty much my go-to to check if the printer is working, because if it messed up here, I knew it couldn't get through anything else. This was kind of complicated for it. So what we're looking at right now is it's over in a little rectangle called the purge block. This is where it gets rid of one color of filament, and in just a second we'll start seeing the filament feed up through that tube so that it can go up and change. So there it goes. It's starting to go up. Goes into the MMU. There's a filament sensor up there. It registers when the filament's out. It moves over to its new color. Loads the filament back in. You can see the ball moving, showing it's got its filament. Pushes all the way in. And then it feeds into the purge block to make sure that you get only the correct color on whichever part of the print you're trying to do. Now this does cause a little bit of waste of filament, but it's one of the only solutions that we've been able to come up with so far. Now here's a time lapse so you can kind of see the whole build from start to finish. Mostly this printer was able to do the print without help. I had 2 places where the MMU, the multi-material upgrade, had to stop because it encountered an error. One of them was just a simple misfeed. The filament didn't get grabbed in the gears and I just had to go in and help it get started. The other time was a little more complicated. There was an actual jam between the filament loader and where the actual tube is that goes down, where filament got caught in there. That was a little more difficult to fix. I don't have that problem often, but expect that every once in a while you are going to have to go in and kind of help it when it's doing a filament change. Now there's a few mods I added to kind of decrease that, and if someone decides to get an MMU upgrade and they are having problems with filament changes, let me know and I'll let you know where I got the mods at. So our frog is going along quite happily here. He's most of the way through. If you can see, he's mostly light purple, but he also has some black and some silver in him. Now I chose 3 colors because that's what the file came with, but you can do up to 5. Now for this guy I didn't do it, but if you are trying to decrease your waste on the purge block, one of the things Prusa's added in is where you can purge into the item, or you can actually have an extra item that's just there for purge. So if there's something you don't care what color it looks like, or if it looks a hot mess in colors, you can make that be an item that it actually purges all of the filament into. So there's our frog. He's all done. And success! We're very happy. If you have any questions about the Prusa printer, please contact me. I have my email and my Twitter information there. I would love to share what I know and what I think with anyone else who's interested.